Where's Everett?
There we go.
Okay, it's set.
And then she'll
Yeah.
stay in Kingston for a month.
She what?
She's gonna have surgery Wednesday. Probably get out Saturday from the hospital.
Oh God, you let anybody in.
Really? Well, God, I followed you.
No.
I said for you, Linda followed me, so you must have followed
That's a
Linda.
good idea.
I think they're gonna try to do that anyway.
At least you show up.
Thanks.
Here comes Everett on the motorcycle.
Is it?
Yeah,
She
I can
wants
see.
this one for me.
Got the
Have
silver.
put on Monday.
Or the gold in that.
You got Marcel.
Yeah, just don't let me
Yeah.
know. Wanna see it like that?
Well, it's half the steel tanks look like mud.
No.
So James has been going through
Oh,
it.
okay.
Do I need to add you into report and safety?
But I do.
Something.
Okay. No.
Yeah, but I got,
When I want.
I see difference.
He's got
my dad's 90,
He's got,
93 years
Jean
old, and I went
behind
to
the
Florida for it.
second Martin boyfriend, that's not, I don't think that's her
I
name.
guess he decided he didn't want to ride it no more.
It's a lady from back east, owns that archway. Not James Dean.
The what?
The archway,
No, I think it's Jamie
you what?
Dean. Jamie Dean.
Really? I didn't realize that was her last name.
I don't know if that's for sure, but I have a Jamie.
I don't think a lot of people realize there's a house there.
Well, she wished it wasn't there either, because when she came here, she thought she had a house, and it's a garage for old cars. I think after that, I
It's
think
gonna be cold again.
Williams'
Huh?
property.
I thought it was gonna be cold in here.
You never know.
So I'm worried.
He should have wore a t-shirt and had a sweatshirt.
Hi,
on.
Edie.
Hopefully Brandy and Lakota were able to help you the other day.
Huh?
Hopefully Brandy and Lakota were able.
Yes.
They're usually pretty good. They've been helping that one lady you set them up
For
with.
sure.
Yeah, I can never remember her name.
Oh, Linda, don't be scared when you see Brandy. She's now wearing dresses. And she actually looks cute.
She always has been cute.
I know, but she's never wore
The problem with
dresses.
Brandy is she didn't take care of herself. Me and Chrissy been getting on her about that. She got
That's-
a boyfriend.
TMI.
And then she's actually got her psoriasis in check. She's actually taking her medicine like that.
TMI.
Linda,
None of my business.
tweak his nipple.
Well, I punch you, but there's too many witnesses.
I know.
He's not completely shaved, but he's turned a lot.
What'd you say? You-
I didn't see it there. If you punch her, I didn't see it.
Oh, you didn't see it if I did it? Okay.
That's what my wife says all the time.
Once you finish, you're saying that stuff behind your back. What the hell did you say about me?
Oh, you don't want to know.
Oh, I probably don't, but I really would.
He really don't say
If
nothing
you
about
behind
you.
the barn.
No, I actually don't talk about many people. I try not to.
I did have my Facebook show was being Vicky's birthday. She's still on my friends list.
Yeah. Told Brandy yesterday, we picked her up from her boyfriend. She said, I need to call my mom and wish her a happy birthday. I said, you need to wish Vicky a happy birthday too. So I say Vicky was more of a mom to you than your mom.
I'm busy. Why the hell she calling this lady?
Or do you want to be sleeping?
Oh, no. I tried it. It didn't work.
Okay.
No, 'cause I knew it wouldn't work. I didn't try because I knew it wouldn't work.
Sleeping's overrated.
Hello, Moto.
Boy, that was a little.
It's older too.
You know, if you turn it up, boy, I got two.
Hmm?
Now, we all know that was your girl. One of the 50. Oh, look, somebody else thought it's gonna be cold in here. Jan did.
And that's not why Jen always wears a long sleeve shirt.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to make Kelly feel better.
Oh, she wore a sweatshirt. Good idea.
I just thought it was gonna be cold.
Yeah, I was with Kim one day when he was getting his eye surgery done, and there was somebody with a sweatshirt that says, "Yes, I'm cold. I'm always cold."
Yeah, I used to have one that's cold 24/7.
Yeah. I think that's a good thing.
Is that house right there? You can see that. Looks like a little shed.
Hey, somebody make comments in a minute.
I think we better write a nice sweet letter to James.
Yeah, definitely.
Check in with her mother.
I thought the 4th of July was the nude swimming night.
Not here.
No, we're not for that.
Unless you climb over the fence, right?
Very much.
Yeah, and there's the meeting, and then we're just,
I could just walk away from.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I just read right now.
I don't have the report.
Hey, I was calling, probably, remember before.
Got late.
I was like,
Seem to be
But I went down to the
welcome from the start of the
I got it.
normal day, regular scheduled meeting of the Turon City Council. So we will be in order, please. Who is here tonight? Are you here?
Linda Brown.
James Knoll.
83.
Gabriel's off there. We seem to have a full house. Appreciate that. Is there items to be included in the agenda?
Yes.
You have the agenda before you.
Yes, we need to add another memorial onto new business,
Okay.
a memorial gift. And then, I don't know how I missed it, but we need to add janitor report and safety officer into the agenda as well.
I was busy writing the second memorial and I missed it.
Add janitor report and safety officer as well.
we're at.
Under maintenance report. And that's all I have.
Make a motion to approve the agenda.
Thank you. You should have before you the minutes from the previous meeting. Take a look at those, please.
There wasn't one.
We did an interview last one, but we've had another interview.
Yeah, this was the only motion we did.
So we still have to hire one.
Questions about the bills? or-
Assistant manager,
We didn't hire one, no.
but we still have to, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just saying we should have that on the agenda too,
Well, I would assume it's under lifeguards.
possibly, yeah. Make a motion to approve the minutes,
Second.
April 13th.
Aye.
Bills will be approved. Thank you. I should note that our treasurer, Ms. Urban, has the night off. You're aware that her brother, Joe Blackmore passed away last week, and that funeral was today. I'm sure Ms. Urban is enjoying it, having some time spending with family and friends that will gather today, if it's possible to have an enjoyable time at that. But she has a day off because, in that regard. Guest speakers, Mrs. Jorns, are you here with?
We're not done yet.
We're not done.
We're on the bills.
I thought we approved them.
No,
I could have sworn you said we approved. Well.
We approved the minutes.
it was the minutes, Jimmy. What with the, oh, okay, I know, the emergency tour cleaning up down here on Duncan.
Did we get the tax deal figured out, or?
The what?
From last month,
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything.
Make a motion to pay the bills.
Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
I'm moving to guest speakers now. Mrs. Jorns, are you available to be a guest speaker?
I am. You guys want more of these? I don't know if you need one.
Speak up, I'm a little hearing loss.
Do you?
Yeah. You're welcome to push the podium forward if you wish.
Well, I know Mr. Kearns.
We can pass them down if you want.
Oh,
Yeah, watch your step. You don't trip.
I've been taking an exercise class for balance
Cool.
now. So I'm all good on that. You want one, Danny?
Sure. Thank you.
Sure. I need plenty of copies. Take this pencil. Okay, I had talked to you a couple of meetings back about maybe approving a celebration in the Turon Park for the 4th of July. As I'm sure you're all aware, it's the 250th birthday. The plan is to be very low-key, very simple. I had kind of a little schedule here. I thought maybe the kids could meet at the corner of Price and Burns, and they could decorate their bicycles, and anybody that wants to walk could walk with the riders and walk to the park. I thought that would be kind of fun for the kids. At noon, then we could start the picnic, and I put down here, starting with the Pledge of Allegiance. Edie had contacted me about possibly finding someone to sing the national anthem, and I originally had that, and I took it off mainly because I didn't know anybody that could carry it off. But if you can find somebody,
Right there.
no.
He done it for the bicentennial.
Did he? Did
Yes.
you? Can you do that?
Can I do it from the house?
Sure. We'll give you a microphone.
We'll talk.
Okay, we'll find somebody.
If not, I've got his grandson, but I don't know that he'd be available.
Okay. Anyway, that's a possibility. I would like it, but it would take somebody with some talent. Then picnic in the park, very simple menu. We've got, talked about hamburgers, hot dogs, chips, baked beans, taco salad. Chris wanted to make a taco salad, watermelon drinks, ice cream bars. We could have some activities in the park, anywhere from, these are just my thoughts, cornhole, we've got several games of those around, volleyball, basketball, of course, swimming, and I just talked to Kelly, and she's assured me, assuming the weather's as it should be on the 4th of July, the pool will be open, and it's my understanding, maybe I'm free to say that they approved free swimming now. So anyway, but these are some things that we need to do. We need to find somebody to do advertising, and actually I've talked to a couple of people that are willing to put some flyers together and that type of thing. You know, one thing I didn't put down was any amount for putting something in the paper. We do need to do that. We just don't do that. The feedlot has donated 40 pounds of hamburger, and that would make 160 hamburgers. We need somebody to buy the supplies, set up serving tables, do the serving, ice down the drinks, somebody to set up tables. I talked to Irvin. Who did I talk to? I talked to one of you guys, maybe both of you. And they had suggested that maybe what we ought to do is to move the picnic tables out of the shelter house, that if we put chairs and tables outside around it, that the chairs would likely or maybe could, depending upon the weather, I guess, sink into the ground. It was also suggested that we could move tables and chairs out to the tennis court, but it is the 4th of July, and it is likely to be hot, so there is shade around the shelter house, so we can move the picnic tables out there, put some chairs and tables inside the shelter house. That's just an idea. We would need somebody to fry hamburgers. I have, actually I got a volunteer on the way down. So anyway, and we'd also need a couple of grills, bigger grills. We need somebody to set up the games. I did look into, somebody had originally suggested a bounce house, which would be fun, but it is expensive. It's about $300, $300 or $400. And that means somebody's got to go get it, pick it up, set it up, do all that.
They don't cost that much.
Well, the ones I looked at.
The company that we've used the last few years for my daughter's birthday, they come out, set them up, and come back and tear them down.
Okay, is that in Hutchinson?
Yep.
That's one I talked to. I don't know.
3 companies in Hutchinson,
Okay, well,
What do it cost?
about $140.
anyway, we can talk about that if you want to add on money to, because quite frankly, it will take some donations from you all. Or from the city, I shouldn't say you all, but, and then of course, cleanup. I did, on the second page, I did try to put some numbers together, but like, I don't have everything there. I am thinking 160 people. I know Chris had talked to Gabe, and they thought as many as 300, but I don't think we're gonna get near that. I think if we get 100, between 100 and 150, it'd be a great success. These prices that I got were as of yesterday. Some of the prices I'm sure will come down, some will go up. So anyway, after all of that, and that does not include paper plates or utensils. We did talk about baked beans and taco salad. We talked to Lynn at the cafe, and she's willing to do some baked beans for us, and Chris was willing to do several taco salads, and so we add on to the cost of those things. Anyway, after adding all that together, that was $663. And again, it's kind of dependent upon what the prices would be at that time. Like on the soft drinks, the soda, I took the highest price for a 24-pack. There are some that are much cheaper than that, but I took the highest price.
I do have a question.
Uh-huh.
Have you, I mean, I don't know if you go to Wichita very often, but I know like hot dogs and stuff, like you can get a lot of that from like Sam's Club up in Wichita. They're a lot cheaper.
Yeah, I'm perfectly aware of that, and no, I have no problem with going there. I don't have a membership,
Well,
so
I
it
mean,
would have to be somebody that would have a membership.
I'm sure me or my wife would gladly go with you. We've got a membership. I mean, I think this is a great thing, and I think it would be good for the community, and I don't mind contributing where I can.
Okay. Anyway, back to the costs. That's based on, like I said, about 150, 160 people that I was estimating. But 630. The gentleman from Stutzman's was here when I made the last presentation, and they pledged $250. I got a $50 anonymous donation. And the Turon feedlot has agreed to donate 40 pounds of hamburger. And then if you approve this plan, I will apply for a grant through Thrivent of $250. Now, I think I would get that. They're pretty generous in allowing those grants. I got them before, 10 years ago. They're easy to apply for, and I won't say it's a sure thing, but it's somewhat sure. Anyway, that's kind of the plan that I have put together. I'm willing to think of anything else.
Does the city have any water left?
What about bottles, not the jugs, but the bottles?
What do you mean?
The
Little
Bottles
bottles.
are every now.
yeah, like this.
We're doing the gallons right now.
Okay.
I would match another 40 pounds of burger if we can have somebody store it, because it comes back next week.
And that'd be great, Gabe. I guess the question in my mind is how many do you think we need?
Well, where me and Chris talked about those 300, there was 300 and some people showed up to the fire department grand opening, and not even very many of those people were from this town.
But that's not a bad thing, because it's bringing people to our community and showing that we are active.
Well, I was thinking there may be more people
Yeah.
from the town show up to this.
My big thing is the walk. I think that's a great idea, but should we close the roads? I mean, I don't want somebody to come flying through and hit somebody.
Right. But I don't. I thought of that too, and I thought about talking to the sheriff's office to do that. And we can still. I haven't because it hadn't been approved yet. I think that's a good idea. On the other hand, I don't think we close it for the Christmas parade, or don't know that we ever have we?
No.
No, I didn't think we
I mean,
had.
just have somebody kind of tell, in a vehicle or something behind everybody walking. just
Oh, I
kind of
think so.
Guard or something would be a good idea.
Yeah, in front and behind both, I think would be a good idea.
I mean, I'd rather a vehicle get hit than a kid or a person.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. And I even thought maybe not even going down, but Bird Street is really our main street. Maybe turning and going down Main Street rather than Burn Street, because probably does have less traffic, I don't know. But, or we could go down Price and then come down Bedford. I think that's a good thought that we have to keep in mind.
I think you've got the right idea. Go down Price and then maybe hit Main Street and then, what is it, from Main Street to the park? Nebraska.
Yeah, Nebraska.
Because, I mean, Burns, you got semis and everything. That would be kind of weary.
Yeah, and I think it will depend too, I think you bring up a good point, it also depends on harvest. I'm hoping, I'm counting on harvest being over. Now, it may not be, but I'm hoping, but I think that's very, and I was thinking also maybe on a holiday, there might be less traffic, I'm hoping. But I think that's.
It is a Saturday, is that correct?
It is a Saturday.
Are you given any concern to sanitation, porta potties, or any
No.
such thing? If you're going to have 200 people or 300 people, or I don't know if the facilities in the park would accommodate that. I don't know. I need a PA system of some sort to.
Well, I was going to talk to our librarian. We do have a microphone.
Bullhorn?
Bullhorn. The library did have one.
I don't think we had porta potties for the car show, and we had a lot of people for that.
So is there something wrong with the bathrooms at the shelter house?
He's just thinking.
I just wondered if there was enough capacity.
Well, between the shelter house and the pool.
Swimming pool is there. But you're not allowed to urinate in the pool, you know that.
If you can't catch me, what's the matter?
Let's go go.
I'll donate another 40 pounds of hamburger. And I will do some checking on donating hot dogs.
Okay.
And whatever is left that I donate gets donated to the food giveaway to be given back to the citizens.
Okay.
Is that right?
Sounds good to me.
But I need to come up with somebody that can store the 40 pounds of meat.
Or more.
I don't know. We probably could, couldn't we?
I'm sorry?
Can we store 40 pounds of meat? We can.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll bring it this weekend.
You get caught. Gotta clean out the freezer.
I've got a cow coming back this weekend, so.
We can do that.
Any other suggestions?
Well, I like that you're doing the Pledge of Allegiance. I think the national anthem would be really good too, because it is the 4th of July.
That's what I volunteered in to sing.
I mean, we get free earplugs. I mean, you might add that to the list.
He's not bad.
I think it's good. I mean, I love seeing the community thrive, and I love seeing things like that. I do.
So what do? Need to make a motion to go ahead and donate some money here?
Well, hold on. So why are we donating money? If she would put, hold on. If she would put the list together of what she wanted the city to cover, we could approve Michaela doing a pickup order on it, and then it's taxless.
Yeah, I actually talked, and I don't mean to suggest we don't go to Sam's, but I had talked to Walmart, and they actually, I asked them about that very thing, if you were buying for the city. And I said, does it have to be a city employee that does the buying. They say no, just as long as it's approved by the city.
Well, I was just thinking if there's a way to do a pickup order for the city, then it could just be charged to the city card,
Oh, okay.
correct?
And again,
That's how we do the water, right?
Yeah. But I usually, when I go to Walmart, I have to hand them the tax exempt card.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and they said that as long as with the city, it would be tax exempt. And I had asked him if it needed to be a city employee that did the pickup, and they said no, but it could be anybody.
Well, I got Sam's too.
So, okay, I didn't We could do it that way. Except that we'll still, well, I guess I was gonna say we still need a little money to pay for some of the, other things. Not many, but like the advertising in the paper and that type of thing, which I don't think will be just an awful lot, but.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if she charges for something like this.
Well, we'll see. I mean, it'd be great if she didn't. On the other hand, I also feel that small businesses in a small town need our support as well. So, well, I mean, if, I think, Gabe, your idea is fine. I guess the question is, really kind of more, even if we use the city card, how much we can do that. I mean, I don't wanna go over. But, and I don't know, I guess, again, I plan for 160. If you really think we need to plan for more, we can.
I think if you advertise and everything, I think like Gabe said, yeah, I think you're gonna have a turnout of 300 plus. I mean, you're talking free food and stuff. People tend to come out of the woodworks for that.
Yeah, but you gotta think too, what other towns are gonna have something going on at the
Yeah,
same
that's
time.
true. That's true.
Then I know
Usually Arlington has something,
Arlington usually does. Sylvia said they are not.
without coming.
I don't know. Preston doesn't.
I guess, again, I looked that I've got about $550, just taking into consideration the grant that I'm getting. How much, I mean, are you willing to, I figured if we planned on 300, that would increase the price to $1,326, which, you know, then you're talking the city's going to be putting in probably about $800. So I guess the question is, what do you think?
A lot of your prices are pretty high, and this is holiday time where everything goes on sale, so the price is gonna be a little lower.
That's what I'm hoping.
I know
Memorial Day weekend, pop always goes on sale.
Yeah, especially at Dillon's. Dillon's is a really good place to buy soda.
Yeah. Well,
If you
and
want that 10 trip.
as I said, on the soda, I priced several different ones. And, the $14.97 was the highest one, and I just took that because
Well, I
rather
mean,
than,
you can wait. You've got enough time. You can wait for a decent sale. Like I think right now Dillon's has a sale. Buy 3 get 3. It's $30 for basically 3 12 packs or 24 packs. Sorry. So I mean that's not bad. If you're estimating $15 a 24 pack, 6 12 packs is 3 24 packs. You know, for what you pay for 2.
So can we just make a motion?
Please do.
But how do you want to do this? Because is there a way to add? So we'd advertise for donations till next month, but then you miss out on Memorial Day savings. I think there's a lot of people that come in and donate like a box of plates or,
Right.
And I agree with that. On the other hand, I guess, I don't know, yes, I'd like all the plates, see if the thing, I guess it doesn't matter.
Well, and it's better to prepare for no donations and hope for donations
Yeah.
than expect
Right.
donations and not
Right.
get it.
Right.
yeah, but we still have a month from next month's meeting to this.
Yeah.
You're not gonna go buy it all a month ahead of time.
No,
With
but
the
the
pop.
hamburger buns and stuff, they go bad. But I mean, with the soda, you could buy anytime. I mean, it's usually got a 6-month shelf life.
Yeah.
But the pop is gonna be on sale now and Memorial Day weekend.
One thing I might suggest, and I hate to put Cheryl on the spot, but I could write up a little article that we're planning this and taking donations, maybe see what we get.
And we could put it on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
If you get it wrote up, I can just post it, however it's worded.
I'll do it.
What do you guys want to do? I would like to donate a couple $100 now, or approve a couple $100 now towards the pop and stuff so we can get it bought on sale. And then next month we could evaluate where donations are and see what more we need to do.
I don't know.
Second.
Thinking what, 250 for now? We can always up it more later.
Okay.
Was that a motion? I heard a second over here.
I seconded, but he said it wasn't a motion.
Well, we're pondering a motion. If anybody's got any couple roasters, let me know. And if anybody's got an extra crock pot, let me know.
I gave the card a roaster, maybe Humphrey still got it, and we can ask him.
Okay,
I have your roast and crab pots.
okay, good. Great.
I'm gonna take a motion, somebody, so we can get on with it.
What do you think, Jeff? You're awful quiet.
I'll make a motion that we give the Turon 4th of July celebration $250 donation so they can start getting supplies, working in and see if they can have more next month if need be.
Second.
Aye.
No consensus? Yes, no, maybe? Yes, thank you. You got a wave of flag.
He's got 140 flags, I've got 100.
Oh, okay, you got it. We'll get you one so you can wave.
Huh?
I have what?
You said didn't you tell me you had 140 flags?
Oh, yeah, little ones, yeah.
Hold on. I've got 100, so we got it covered. We got a lot of flags.
Okay, so people are gonna get two, then if you have 160 people.
That's right.
We have any flags?
All right. Thank
Does
you
that
very
address
much.
this situation for the moment, to your satisfaction?
So, it was finished shop during holiday, everything was on sale. Does that work for Bill?
We made a motion just to do a donation, not for the fire.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, she doesn't.
That's, you would allow her up to 250 was spent now.
Okay, well,
Then we need to redo that motion. No, we need to just, somebody's gonna have to go get it, or I'm not making the fail to go get it. Like,
I'll go get it. I
Yeah,
don't
we
have a
can
problem
get-
with getting it.
Do the order.
And I'll get it and then we can get them reimbursed. Is that work?
and you're gonna use a tax exempt card.
Yeah.
That works.
Yeah, I can just do a check for 250. Or however.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll
Any
work
further
it out.
questions or discussion? Going once? Going twice?
Do you have an ending time on this?
I'm sorry?
Ending time?
No. Whenever anybody wants to have or anybody wants to stay long, it's fine with me.
So
Well, it's
who
not
is
too
the check
far.
getting wrote to?
Oh.
I'm sorry? What?
I don't know, how should we do it? Just me order it?
If
By the motion needs redone. So we're gonna pay up to $250 for stuff right now. Because you guys don't have a bank account for this, right?
No, I mean,
So,
there's,
I think we need to redo the motion that the city is going to pay for up to $250 of stuff at this time.
okay. I mean, I can buy it and then just submit a bill. Is that okay? And I know when I talked to Walmart that they're willing to, use the city's tax exempt status.
Did you ask them for a donation?
I haven't, but I was going to, yeah, I know they do.
I'd also reach out to people's bank in Pleasantview for donation.
All right.
Once in a while, Michaela's kind enough to give me the credit card for the city. If I was going with you to, and purchasing, I could use that credit card.
Yeah, 'cause acting as the mayor, you can take the taxes out too.
Well, we'll work it out.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Do we have any other speakers? I see none on the agenda.
So are we redoing that motion?
All in your guys.
I guess not.
Then no.
Under the mayor's announcement, I will mention only that we have before you the small letter that shows the donations for the swimming pool and where they came from, and you can see that we've received $3,644 towards free swimming again. So our goal is usually around $3,000, so I would say that's a good sign, and you can see where those funds have come from.
I do have a question.
Please.
Do we send thank you cards to the people that
I'm
donate?
sorry.
Do we send thank you cards to the people that donate?
We've sent letters to them in the past.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a good idea.
Or she had access to it.
Well, the banner was nice too.
Yeah.
Just some kind of acknowledgement that they donated.
Yeah.
Michaela, can you reach out to People's Bank and Trust in Pleasantview for that,
So what?
for the pool also?
I did.
You did?
Lost your erasure.
I mean, I'm still getting donations and I just got one today. So,
I'll have a sign printed up again if we can, when we're thinking of the donations that all arrive. Sometimes they come in all summer and it's hard to recognize the donors if they're still coming. Thank you. I will move on to water bill hearings. Michaela, who do we need to visit with?
3,500 is the only one we have.
Is that the only one?
Yeah.
Okay.
4545 is paid.
Thank you. Very good. Would you like to visit with us about the water bill?
Sorry.
Water meter 3,500.
Yeah, I can take care of it Thursday. No problem.
Is the council receptive to delaying the payment on this water bill till Thursday?
I just don't have water enough.
Is the council receptive to delaying this water bill payment till Thursday?
I mean, she's always made her water bill correct. So I don't see a problem as long as she pays it.
She's always been very honorable with us. And if she says Thursday, it'll be here Thursday.
By 3 o'clock. Or maybe not.
I see 1, 2 approvals.
I'm good with it. I'm good with it.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate
You're
it. Once again, I'll mention our treasurer is absent this evening. With respect to, we're going to ask City Clerk, Madam Michaela, I yield to you to discuss the important business.
Well, so I looked up what we have. She told me to just say what we have in the checking and savings for right now. That's all I got instruction to do. So in the checking as of 6:30, it is $63,107.83. And then in our savings is $103,268.37.
103,000.
268.
And 268.
37.
On the, what was the checking account?
63,107.83.
Should have another distribution in July.
Yeah.
And that was the only instructions I got from her, was to just say
Has she prepared a statement like she normally does? Will she be doing that? Can we pick it up later or?
I don't know.
Okay. We'll look into that.
When I talked to her, she said when I talked to her the other day, she was waiting for a couple things to finish going through before she could finish it, but she was taking days off for bill passing,
Sure.
so it was not finished.
All right. Very good. Okay, then carry on.
It's just the next month about the dumpster. You wanna keep it or send it back?
How many times have we dumped it this month? It keeps getting full pretty fast, doesn't it?
We're on the fourth one.
So one a week.
What's it costing you?
I believe it's $190 a dump.
Seems like there's been a lot going in from around town.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of houses have come in and get cleaned up, and that's kind of nice.
I cleaned out my shed. Mike's gonna take it down this summer.
Is that a dumpster load right there?
Yep.
Yep.
Summer's really just starting. I'd say keep it one more month at least. It's worth $190 a week. to keep
I
the
got
city
3
cleaned
TV
up.
sets I still gotta throw away.
I agree. I mean, it ain't hurting anything if it's filling up. I mean, it's helping the community. I've noticed quite a few houses look a lot cleaner, so that's definitely a plus.
Is there a consensus to approve keeping that another month? Is that a yes? It's kind of a yes. Is that a yes? Okay, we have
Consensus is yes.
consensus to keep it another month. Thank you.
I'm just looking for head nods.
Mosquito spraying, what is the good news?
We have bids on those?
No.
No.
So the bug guys, he's using, I think he said he's gonna be using a new chemical, or it's a different type of chemical. And he needs to call them to see what they're gonna be charging for that, so he'll get back to me by tomorrow. And I did reach out to Orkin, because I didn't know who else, and I've called them twice, and I'm still waiting for him to call me back.
Okay, did you talk to Zach Wilson?
I did, and he's not licensed for
Commercial.
insecticide, he is currently licensed for
Herbicide.
pesticide or weeds, herbicides. He's not doing flyovers over different areas, nor is he doing for insecticide. That's a licensing thing, that's still a work in progress. He's probably going to be working on acquiring that license in a year or two or down the road. At this moment, he's not interested in it.
Can we reach out to the Turon Mill and ask them also? I don't think he's interested in it really, but I know he sprays his area of town tremendously.
Would you consider approving perhaps $150 or something like that, so we could, so Michaela would be at liberty to hire the bug guys, if that was, if we have the need to do that?
Well, maybe
Irving
not.
had talked to me and he was researching, looking into a sprayer. I don't know if he got anywhere on that.
No, it looks like the one you were telling me about. That's all I did was look at it so far. It's more of a mister, not really a sprayer like we have.
Okay.
The old fire station, I reached out to Reno County and I talked to Travis, and they're getting with their legal department because they want to be able to let the city use it because they don't have a use for it, but they need to talk with their legal and they'll get back to me. And I haven't heard back yet. But they said they don't really have a use for it, so they'd like to be able to work something out with us. So I'm just waiting on that. And then Ken, you kind of
Yeah,
give
I
us
guess, sorry, I didn't realize the scale had done that, so I emailed the county too. Yeah, I got kind of the same answer.
He's probably like, wow.
Yeah, good communication, guys.
And they know we're serious.
My only other thing, but Ken kind of took it over, was the pool donations. I just got another one today. Yeah, we're at the 3644. That's all I have.
I will ask again, if we come to a conclusion about mosquito spraying, would you consider authorizing a small amount, so if the need arises, we can authorize Michaela to go ahead and purchase
If
some.
he doesn't know how much he's gonna charge, how could we do that?
We could authorize $150 if we were paying about 120 or so.
We were paying like $220, $250.
Okay, we can authorize about 250, and if it's more than that, why we don't do it?
It's got to rain first.
Yeah, but we want to let her know she can go ahead and pay this and not wait till the next meeting. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe, but up to a certain amount, rather than say what she said we were paying.
Up to 300. If they were charging 250 before, probably enough.
But I don't understand how the bug guys were doing a very good job with the mosquitoes when they're spraying in the daytime, or sometimes even in the morning, when there's not that many mosquitoes out.
Well, I'm ready to get too.
Yeah, I mean, you got her asking about our working, you got her asking the mill, so
Yeah, I think we need
it's
to
three
wait.
different things.
And because one of these companies ought to come up with a program to spray all summer, not one time. Why would we approve to spray one time when we need to get a contract to spray all summer so
Well,
they're
if you
cheaper?
don't get a contract all summer.
Well, we need to look other places or buy our own sprayer because at that time they're gouging us to spray each time and not giving us a contract to do it.
Do we have any persons offer us that option of paying for an entire summer contract?
point in time, a couple of years ago, the bug guys gave us a better deal to do they were supposed to have been doing it every week and they weren't.
Any other thoughts about bug spray?
I say we hold off for now. I mean, worst case, hopefully the guys can get a sprayer. 'Cause I mean, $300 a spray is a lot. I mean, they're not doing a very good job.
Just will advise you, the mayor gets phone calls about mosquitoes. So.
Then don't run for being the mayor. That's part of the job.
I understand that.
Don't complain about it.
I may have to call a special meeting.
Then quit
Council people get complaints too.
weekly.
I just ignore them.
Now I have a question. If the bug people, the sprayers, come out to spray, can we at least get some kind of notice? So we can at least bring the pets in the house instead of having a whole bunch of them die like they did last year? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people's animals were killed or died shortly after the spray. So if they could at least, we could get notified, the public can be notified, so we don't have our pets outside at a certain time, you know, when they decide to spray that day, that evening. You know what I mean?
I know when the maintenance men did it, they let us know.
Yeah, they let us know.
We could put that on the Facebook, and then the weather will change, and the bug guys will change their schedule about when they're actually going to spray. So it's not an exact science, but
Well,
we
right.
we could try to put it on the.
But you know, if they can at
Facebook
least
page.
say, okay, we're gonna be out at this day or this evening,
We
make
hope
sure
to
your
be out there
animals are
before.
in.
Yes.
I did before.
You know, that would be awesome.
Anything else about bug spraying?
I just, sorry.
I'm moving on. We already talked about cool donations a little bit. So did you have anything to add on that? Have you anything else to help us with? Very good. Mr. Attorney, sir, what is the good news?
Blue Cable's got the title insurance ordered. We haven't got it back yet on old property, but once we do, we'll get that finished up. As far as putting the lien on property, that's, I guess, already in our ordinances. I need to look at those closer before we talked last time, but we can, on at least the minimum housing code and dangerous and unfit housing, those have lien language in them already, so we're good to go with that in there. When we talked about the old firehouse, I think that's the extent of what I have for you guys. I guess the 107 East Nebraska, we're gonna start that over with the new language, but with the lien in there. We've done the resolution. I think we can just give them notice that whatever it is we're gonna do, get the foundation down to level, that the city's ready to proceed with that, if you guys are.
How soon can we start that over?
Well, I think we passed the resolution,
Yes, we did.
so it's just a matter of does the city want to pay for that. So we've gone through the steps to do it. So we've given the notice, we passed the resolution. We're still at a spot where we can debate it. They started working on it, and we didn't. So I think it's.
The question is, do we want to pay to have that foundation through and then assess the cost through?
Either assess the
A lien
costs
or a lien
to
or
the
a
property
tax.
taxes or assess it as a lien on the property.
Which way would more likely get our money?
None.
Yeah.
Well, I've heard there's a person in town interested in buying it if the city ends up with it. person in town.
So when you assess on the taxes, essentially you wait till it goes to a tax sale, it gets sold that way, you wait for them to pay their taxes, to get the city reimbursed. If you do it as a lien, then the city would have to go through the lien foreclosure process and force the sheriff's sale. That way you may or may not get reimbursed depending on what it goes for.
And you lot and draw, not gonna go for much.
Well, were we talking about tearing the garage down also, or was the garage staying? Because of the person interested in buying a lot of the garages on it. I don't know why, because it ain't much of a garage.
I think what we concluded first time through is we address the house, not the garage. So if we want to tear the garage down, we have to start over
Right.
on that end of it.
I think that's the reason he wants the lot, because of the garage. That's who I think it is.
Okay, that person just offered, they offer to buy from them and not involve us.
I thought it sounded like they already had and they were told no. I'm not 100% sure on that. So don't hold me to that.
So I don't know if you want to get bids to see what that would cost to do that work and figure out if that's,
To take the
take the,
foundation out and fill the hole and level it.
yeah.
That house has a basement, correct?
Partial.
There's something,
Couldn't we just break the foundation up and put it in the hole?
I suspect we'd have to imports and some of it wouldn't we?
Not allowed to do that.
I don't know.
Actually, if it's full of wood, you can.
Nope, we got in trouble with that.
For pure wood, nothing else.
I don't know.
You can't bury shingles, insulation, wiring, plumbing, but pure wood.
Well, it's just concrete, it's a
Well-
foundation, right?
The wood floor is still there. Yeah, the wood and the concrete. Is there a way to go about doing that, doing this, and just having the city guys push the wood and the concrete in the hole and cover it with dirt? Or we have to take bids on it?
And the city maintenance guys do what? Push the,
Take the backhoe and push the wood and the concrete in the hole.
we're allowed to bury the wood?
If it's only wood, there's nothing illegal against burying wood. You cannot bury insulation, plumbing, wiring, shingles.
I mean, if we can do the work and not violate any of that stuff doing it, yeah, the city can do it.
Would it take very much for you to look in to make sure that I'm correct that you can bury wood? Because, I mean, there's nothing illegal about burying wood.
I can see what I can figure out.
Because T&W hauls loads of dirt for somewhere around $150 to $200 a load. If we push that in with the backhoe and covered it with dirt, you're not talking but probably 5 or 6 loads of dirt.
That's leaving the foundation in there and assuming there's nothing else between the wood and the basement that can't be buried.
Well, shouldn't be.
Okay, I'll see what I can figure out on that.
And we could get bids in the meantime for next month. Okay, we can get bids on that. T&W. Ketchum. I don't know what he goes by.
And then that's all that I have for you guys.
I appreciate it, if you do, so make sure we're on solid ground, pardon the pun,
Yep.
what we can bury and what we cannot.
One more legal question. There was a question about, did the Lathams get it figured out on that? Did you ever hear anything back on them? A house sold here in town that had an assessment towards it, and it's changed hands 2 or 3 times, and now all of a sudden, this person can't sell it because mowing charges from multiple owners ago have popped up in Reno County.
Shoot. Okay with it's into someone that did.
That's any all I had.
Yeah, I apologize.
What property is that?
The big 2-story house on the corner.
They just sold
Down here?
No,
over there.
First and,
Over there.
Sold for a lot of money.
first and right house.
Mhm. Yeah, blocks out the, they had it sold except for this
I saw it was pending.
tax deal popped up when they went to close on it. And this is from like 4 owners ago. And I think if that's the case, the amount of work and value they've put into that house, we need to just do something about that. That's the city's fault for,
City dropped the ball. I think the city should drop the ball and kind of let it go. I mean, we can't go back 4 owners either, obviously.
Well, I don't know if the city did drop the ball.
I don't think it was the city, it was the county.
Or the
Yeah,
county.
once I submitted to the county, it's the
Yeah,
county.
the county had the information, they're the ones that dropped the ball.
You know, I mean, it's possible too, it's sold without title insurance or something, so people didn't check it.
And that's a possibility too.
Is it worth trying to collect on?
I'd say we don't collect on it if there's any way to just make it go away for the amount of value and stuff they've spent on that house.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of it. If they're better in the community and it's 3 or 4 hands ago, is it worth the headache of trying to collect on it, or should we just let it go and be done with it?
I don't know if we have a choice with the county.
Yeah.
Probably not.
It was, it was assessed in 2022.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what. Like I said, from what I have, it looks like the city did it right. Why it didn't come up before now, I don't know.
Well, that's what I told them. I said, they said that the person before sold it, there was no problems, and now it's popped up, and I said, that's not the city, that's the county.
How much are you talking?
$607. Because once I send it in, it has no, I don't have anything to do with it anymore.
Well, that would fall back on the county though, then should we reach out to the county and be like, hey, you guys dropped
county? I don't know that anybody did. I mean, if I buy a property from somebody, I take it subject to the taxes and whatever's there. If I don't do my due diligence on the front end, make sure they pay them up, you know, I take it subject to that.
What is the process for lifting a lien? Can we ask that it be lifted? How many hoops need to be jumped through?
Well, I mean, I'd be hesitant to start setting a precedent of we assess cost and then somebody comes in and says, I didn't know about this, you have to remove them now. They're a public record that's been there that would have been found if somebody wouldn't check taxes on the property.
And we had it turned into the county, so it's a county problem anyway. Not
Yeah,
ours.
I would think that would set a bad precedent of starting to waive some, and where do you stop with?
That's a valid point, because then everybody's gonna want their fees waived, I mean.
How much money are we talking about?
I think it was $607.
I'll take your word for
It's
it.
out of our hands.
This shows.
My suggestion is just don't have to deal with the county, it's out of our hands.
It's got
Why is this question about
22
for that
tax
everybody?
Yeah.
showing it going on.
A lot of times I've seen that they didn't get around to doing it when they were supposed to do it too.
Well, I've seen properties that are up for 5 years of back taxes, but never get up put on the auction either, like they're bad about that.
Agree with that one. We got one coming up on Martin here pretty soon. Not paid taxes for almost 5 years.
Yeah.
So we have further thoughts about this particular issue? You're gonna leave lien on
No,
it?
that was just my
The
question.
present owner is gonna be
No,
there?
just-
It's out of our hands.
Out of our hands?
We're done.
Okay.
Like I said, it looks to me like everything went through the way it was supposed to go through.
That was only my question.
Lynn and I were having lunch again at the Friendship Meals recently, and the topic came up once again about some odds and ends and odd properties that the city owns, and there's a couple of them that had some neighbors interested in acquiring them if we were interested in selling them, which means we wouldn't have to pay taxes on them anymore, and they would have joined something. We've kind of hashed that through previously. I don't know if we've ever come to a conclusion about that. Shall we continue to think about that, or
Maybe
put
get-
together
Well,
a
the
proposal?
only one I really had a question about was by Humphrey, there's a triangle there. But it had an old well there, so I don't know that we can actually sell it because there's an old well there.
Was that the city well from years ago?
Yeah, it's one that we flooded.
Yeah, we don't know what the status of that well is. If we're able to sell that property with a former city well on it. I don't know why we couldn't. but,
Yeah, it's not one the city's using.
Uh-uh.
No.
I mean, it's properly capped and sealed, so it's safe, I would presume.
Yeah, that was back when we had the blind bears. That's when we plugged it, that many years back, 90s. So it's been plugged since the 90s.
We need to investigate that, or we want to pursue that, or not?
What do you guys think? I mean, there's a triangle behind Bill McGrinnell's house
I think we
too.
should look at selling the park if the side-by-sides are gonna keep driving in it.
Yeah.
And we still have this property back here that,
Now we have that park up there that we don't do nothing with and don't maintain all that well.
oh, you mean the Uptown Park? Yeah, we maintain it.
What if someone gets us a list of the properties we don't need?
We, Ever gave us a list one time. I don't know where that list is at. You know if you got a copy somewhere?
Yeah, because I had to write on all of them.
Okay. Maybe bring that back sometime.
Yeah, I think I put it in your box.
Bring that up next month.
Yeah, 'cause I believe in the motto, if it don't serve a purpose, it don't need it.
Well, no, pay taxes on it when we don't
We're
need
paying
it.
taxes on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Obligated to
Guys
maintain it.
know it.
So what can we do about these side-by-sides driving in the park on the legal side?
Well, I mean, you'd have to have somebody,
I don't know who one side-by-side is, but I do know who most of them are.
can you, I mean, it's one thing though, you know who's driving for sure, like if we come into court, we can prove, I know 100%.
Or the guy's kids.
Yeah,
Well, kids shouldn't be operating a side-by-side anyways. I believe you have to have a license to operate one.
Not gonna know.
Well, they're on park property, and they have to go on the road to get there.
Nope, they don't.
so, I mean, to do something, we've gotta have some good way of identifying who it is.
Mayor's camera probably gets them, but he doesn't have cameras on.
I'll put it on camera.
Oh, wait, we could bring the mayor's wife in for witness, because she's talking to him in the park.
She talks to him. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if we have somebody that sees them in there, we can get a statement from them.
Multiple people have seen him in there.
Any name or license plate number or
Yeah,
vehicle or?
we need to know who it is, and then I think either, I think probably the thing to do is tell them to trespass from the park, and they can. So I think we talked about this before, and we tried to limit it to just not
Well,
being.
there's signs right there on the property line that says, do not drive on the
Right,
back.
right, but for, if you want, like a sheriff's office to enforce a trespass order, you have to give the person notice that they're trespassing on
Right.
the property. And then they have to
And
come
with
back
it
a
being
second
public
time.
property, there's gotta be a reason, a defined reason of what they've done, that they cannot go back.
And I mean, we can, if they're riding side by side in the public park and that, we've got signs close as we can. That's good enough to trespass them off that, we just gotta get the notice. And I like to written notice when they get a copy, and we get a copy, or you have a sheriff's officer deliver it if they will. And then if they're back in there, you can turn them into that, and they can start a criminal case.
Okay, so is that side-by-side considered one of those off-road doomageers? Is that what that is? Yeah, because they were parked in there this weekend at the park.
There's a couple going there now, but there's
Yeah.
one that's there all the time.
And people driving their automobiles in there, tearing the park up. And I don't usually complain about anything, but I mean, everybody wants to go and enjoy the park.
And I mean, there are signs up that says no vehicles on the grass, so I mean, I say we
When you put up
trespass.
more signs, then
Shouldn't have to, I mean, there's plenty of.
What would it cost to run a cable all the way around the park?
Exactly.
further questions for legal counsel? Mr. Lynch?
What about the golf carts that these kids are on?
Well, they shouldn't be driving in there either. They can park at the side of the road and walk in. That's,
Going once, going twice. Mr. Lynch, thank you. Your work here is done. You're always welcome to stay and enjoy the wonderful refreshments.
They really didn't bring.
I suspect you can leave if you have other pressing business, but you're welcome to stay. Madam
If
Pool
you guys are okay
Manager.
with me taking off, I'll take off.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
do we need to question anything on the property officer stuff? Well, that's what I'm asking. Do we need to look at any of that?
No.
I don't know. Can we wait?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Could we, does it matter if we swap pool manager and property officer real quick? You guys wanna do that?
Yeah.
111 South Duncan, the McCord. We're pretty well cleaned up on the outside of it. It has switched hands again. The new owner takes possession on the 15th, and he'll be doing more cleanup.
Is that about the price of the park?
Right here. cleaned up
Kimball's
for the
property.
owner.
Yeah, it's been looking a lot better. I talked to the new owner, he kind of flagged me down and said hi, I'm new to the community. He seems really nice. He likes it here, he said it's quiet.
We all, we all
He comes from a bigger city, I guess, so.
He's from Florida. We hauled off 6 or 7 dumpsters out of there. So on that one, I would be satisfied that it doesn't need to go any farther right now.
Do you know if anybody mowed Bradshaw's place?
They did,
Huh?
they did.
Okay.
Well, where the archway is at, it's pretty bad. I don't know, maybe you should sell it to somebody. It is a historical site.
Oh, I've caught people over there. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm traveling and heard about it. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. People like looking at it, but the house definitely is,
No, over there for the archway, that's it.
yeah.
But the grass is.
Which one's that?
Do what?
Which one's that?
Southwest corner of Second and Martin, right catty corner for me.
It's 401 in Chicago.
And we've been mowing it for the last 2 or 3
Who's he sending the letters?
years.
Should be going to the owner.
The bank owns it. The bank took it over.
Whose house?
Oh, yeah.
Rawls.
Yeah.
Rawls, yeah.
Never mind, I'm sorry.
In the third section, under awarding letters, served, item number 3, I think that's Marshall's place was mowed, and I suspect Mr. Ackerman did that next door. But
Yes.
it's been mowed mostly.
I think they had an agreement between them so that he could put something over there.
There's some sort of an agreement in
Yeah.
place.
Did you notice everything's all grass? What about the homes? Well, how many homes would need something done with them?
Well, last month he gave us a letter on different homes, but I didn't agree with most of the homes he was talking about.
I mean, if the yard's maintained and they're using it for storage, I mean, I don't necessarily see a problem with it, as long as it's not junky outside and,
Falling over.
yeah.
Some birds did the roof down on the porch.
Yeah, that's,
That one's been that way for some time,
Yeah,
3 years, I believe.
yeah. It's never been on the list.
which is odd. The guy did come back one time.
I don't think we need Dan for this.
I don't either.
Okay.
Go.
I appreciate it.
Go.
Thank you, guys.
Dave's got to take care of your
Yep.
concerns.
I
Thank
just
you.
have one too.
Madam Bloom,
well, before we move on from property officer, how are we doing on looking for another property officer?
I don't know if we're looking. Are we looking? Have we advertised to any extent? Have we
Not yet.
Well, I know I've got somebody in
indicated
the
that we're,
audience that's
have we
interested.
indicated that we're receptive or what?
If we're going to actively look, we legally have to post the job as a position.
Okay, because I know last month we said we were gonna keep him on until we can find a replacement. So,
Well, at the point you go to find a replacement, you have to do a let him go kind of thing. You can't just say, okay, we're gonna get another guy. We have to say, okay, we're going to do this.
No, he said it was okay if we started looking for one. He agreed
Well, then
to it.
advertise if you want to get another
Yes,
one.
we just did not approve to advertise one for one.
And that person can probably get an application tonight.
The lawyer has left, but I think Mr. Joplin is something of an independent contractor because he's not an employee in the sense that.
Right, he is.
He gets no benefits and,
Yeah, 'cause I mean, I've kind of been watching, I haven't seen any advertisement that we were looking, so I mean, maybe we
We
should.
never
follow.
approved to advertise, there was never a motion to advertise.
You need a motion now? Make a motion that Eric puts in a record and comes in paper and add their property officer.
Second.
Aye.
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 Like I said, do you have applications?
Is that,
Someone can pick up tonight?
I'll have to look, I might have to print off another one. The Cunningham paper, unless she has someone else buy it, she's retiring on the 1st of June.
Oh, wow.
Do what?
The Cunningham Courier, unless she finds someone to buy it, she's retiring on the 1st of June.
Who, what? I missed
Cunningham
that.
Courier is going, she's retiring.
So she doesn't know, if someone buys it, then it'll keep going, but she doesn't know.
We tried to sell that for a while.
Which is very profitable.
so we move on to the pool manager.
Yes.
Go back.
Third time's the charm.
Wait a minute.
Do you want to just bring a chair up there? Or?
No, I think we gotta go talk about that kids.
So what you want?
Well, that's all we normally
How many
do.
you got?
3?
Is 3, do you have 3 lifeguard applicants? Do you have assistant manager applicants?
Yes.
10 minutes.
Would you like to come up here and
15.
discuss
Why?
it with us?
So, we've never done it that way, we always do it.
No, you have to discuss in private.
Yeah,
Oh.
I know it's so weird.
Okay, I'll make a motion, we go into executive session, 15 minutes to discuss lifeguard applications with the council and the pool manager. Huh? And the mayor, sorry.
Second it.
Aye.
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 Kelly?
She's already out the door.
Let me see your
I'm not ready right now.
Who's that?
Okay.
Who's shaking it? I do.
Madam Librarian, has the candy dish been replenished?
The candy, yeah. I think I moved it because my kids were getting into it, but it's somewhere in the
Has it been
room.
replenished and all sorts
Have you
of
filled
goodies
it up?
Oh,
put in
it
there?
was, but I don't know how much is left.
Very important when we go to executive session.
At least for Ken, it is.
So, carpet?
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, right up.
Is it in there?
Aye.
That's when I got them.
Thank you. Aye.
Okay. Thank you for telling me. I was going to ask you.
Huh? You can't go in. Hey, you can.
She's printed out yet.
I'll stop and get one
Okay.
tomorrow or so.
Great.
Bedtime, man. Ugh.
Stevens.
Okay, I abstain.
Sorry.
How are you, Cheryl?
Pretty good.
Getting along? Was it your grandson that wanted to move a home in there close by you? He talked to us about setbacks a couple months ago. Is he making progress, or maybe I'm mistaken, I don't know where he was gonna put it.
He's gonna move his gym. It's like a cart, it's a garage. It's in the back of our yard, over to behind the trailer.
Okay, so he making
That's why
progress?
he tore that old trailer out of there.
Okay.
And we're gonna have it moved over there. But I'm gonna pay it off first. They want $600 to move it. So, but yeah, we're gonna have it moved over into his yard. Over to Nick's. And then he's gonna put a fence up and stuff around. Yeah. I was gonna have it moved before we paid it off, but yeah.
What they do, kick you out?
Leave it over there, so.
I'm sorry?
They kick you out?
They did. I didn't even get a chance at the candy dish before they kicked me out.
That's why you got kicked out.
Not a way to win friends and influence people. back in session now. I have no knowledge of what happened, so I can't declare whether any actions were taken or not. My guess is no.
Me. All right, I make a motion, we hire Kelly Brock for pool manager, right? At $17.50, Dakota Aller at $10, Heather,
Dakota's an assistant.
as assistant manager, Dakota as assistant manager for $10, Heather, what's her last name? McCurry as lifeguard for $10.75, and Kaylee as a lifeguard for $8.25.
Callie.
Sorry.
Callie Stevens.
Callie Stevens.
Second.
Aye.
Nay.
Does that conclude the discussions or questions about the swimming
Okay.
pool?
When you make a motion, you have to go slower.
Sorry.
I can only write so fast.
He's got that problem.
I thought we hired Kelly last meeting.
I thought we did.
Well, see,
Yeah, but we didn't
I
make the
don't,
amount.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, it's on here.
This is.
the amount on the minutes is wrong. It's $17.50, not 17.
Yeah, we did hire Kelly last one.
Yep, so I think you need to redo your motion because she's already hired.
Slower.
No, but we did need to change the amount that was in the.
Okay. I make a motion, we hire give Kelly Brock a 50-cent raise. Hire Dakota Aller.
No, stop. You've got to fix the Kelly Brock thing first. It's got to be a separate motion.
Okay. I make a motion, we give Kelly Brock a 50-cent raise.
Because she didn't get a raise last year.
Because she didn't get a raise last year.
Second.
Aye.
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 Okay. Make a motion, we hire Dakota Aller for $10,
Assistant manager.
assistant manager, and Heather McCurry for $10.75, and Kaylee Stevens for $8.25.
Callie.
Allie, I thought the last name was Stevens.
Her first name is Callie.
Callie.
There's no Kaylee.
Okay, Callie. But if you look at it, it looks like Kaylee.
For how much?
$8.25,
And for
10.
Dakota Aller as assistant manager.
Yes. 10. Is there a second?
I second.
Seconded by Edie. Aye.
Aye.
Nay.
Nay.
Anything else under swimming pool? I will give a vote of thanks to the maintenance guys who straightened out the fence post there, tightened up the cables. Anything further discussed regarding the property manager? Or did we cover all that to your satisfaction?
Done with it.
Moving on, maintenance report, gentlemen.
Nothing to do, nothing, anything else,
Mr. Birdsong, how's it going?
Yeah, we got the nitrate Treat those back, we're still high on nitrates park. So we probably need to order some more water products.
How bad is it?
It's 11.
11?
10. Well 5 is at 11, or well 5 is at 5, and well 4 is at 11. Which well 4 is the one park. So I was hoping it'd go down some more, but it didn't go down some more. Got a couple of bids on the lagoon. Actually, Ruben came up with that bid. Got that bid from that company. As you can see, it's a little high. Here's the other bid. And it's basically the same bid that this company gave us last time I asked for bid. And called him and talked to him today. That's what it's gonna be. The only thing is, they don't do the testing, they will help us with all the state testing, because it's a separate charge. And off the top of his head, he's talking about $50 an hour, and probably a day for the testing.
The problem with this quote is we need one that does all the testing. Because the ground that it goes on has to be tested. The sludge has to be tested before it's pumped. It has to be tested before it's spread. It has to be tested after it's spread.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. Be a lot of testing involved.
Well, and if they mess up and pump too much in one spot, it comes back on us if we're doing the testing, not on them.
But they're supposed to take samples over 40 acres or something like that. Yeah.
Ruben was reaching out to a company, Lebo, from Lebo, Kansas. It's like Lebo Pumping or something. And get a quote back from them.
Yeah, I know somebody showed up at sludge judges, but I haven't got another quote.
Kenny, hey.
Thank you. And yeah, personally, I just assume whoever did it handled all the testing.
Yeah, so don't come back on us. I mean, that one's a little wild, but we gotta have somebody. Because if too much gets pumped on an acre of ground and it tests over, you literally have to go pay the farmer for damage to the field. You have to go scrape the top 6 inches or 8 inches off the field. That's why there's so much liability in it.
And another thing, well, I need to talk to Geely and make sure he's still good with putting it on his ground up there too.
Ruben found that there are 3 ways to go about getting financing for the lagoons. There's a company out of Oklahoma that does grants and financing, and then there's Rural Water does financing for this, and there's a process to go through the USDA, but that can sometimes take up to 2 years to go through them. And
C&G talked about that one time for doing a water line.
I thought it was the other month, an emergency situation,
do what?
USDA.
See.
It took that long, it was an emergency. And it's with-
They do have grants.
Yeah.
But he said then we have to go, we'd have to make sure that we have a ordinance that's on how we put bids out, that you have to have a minimum of 3 quotes, and then you have to have a inspection of the lagoons before they can even do anything, and it costs $25,000 to $50,000 to have that inspection. So he thought that if we could find a way to do it without going through the USDA, it'd end up being cheaper. But there are grants for the USDA.
The company that did water grant for us, CBG or whatever it was.
The guy that did the water grant for us works for Ruben now. Tom Finger
Oh, really? Yeah.
now works for Ruben.
Oh, cool. I haven't talked to him for a while.
I mean, the company.
And the
We
one that
could talk
wrote,
to CBG.
the one that wrote my
But
grant
they
was related
charged us
to,
like $60,000.
the one that wrote the good grant was Colton's cousin.
No, to handle the water thing. We could go out and like an extra $60,000 to do that. If you guys want to open this as a project with Ruben, him and his boss would either do a video call or conference call or whatever, or possibly even come to one of the next meetings. But he highly suggests we've got to go with a company that is liable for doing all the testing and stuff, because if we go with a company that does not do the testing and they spread too much in one spot on the field, it's on us to pay the farmer damages and to pay to dig it up and fix it.
And that could definitely put us deeper in the hole.
Did that first company do all
Well,
this or not?
Yes. But Ruben thought that first company was way overpriced.
He didn't suggest another company?
He's reached out to Lebo, something from Lebo, Kansas. That first company's good up like Iowa. Iowa, yeah,
I didn't think you did know.
like Iowa or Minnesota or something.
Okay.
The second company,
Yeah, no, Nebraska.
oh, out of Nebraska. The second company is really only used, they do some municipality stuff, but they really do feedlots, and it's way different laws on it.
Yeah. The high dollar one is
From Iowa,
yeah,
and the other one's from Nebraska.
yeah. And like I said, I talked to a couple other companies at the conference. I haven't heard back from anybody yet, so. That's about the only quote I've gotten so far.
Ruben says for whatever reason, sometimes it's hard to get a quote back for like 6 months from these companies.
Yeah, he said he was running into the same problem I'm getting. Nobody getting up with it. Other than that, like I said, the nitrates are still high. Probably need to order some more water. I think we got 12, 15 cases left,
Yeah.
something like that.
Do we need to reach out to the state or to a water well company and see what our options are of?
Well, I talked to Clark one. He said he just about got to get an engineer involved to figure out where and everything else. Boy, he could never give me no answer. Like I said, the only thing we did was slow it down. It helped a little, but still above the limit.
Could we get a quote on seeing what an engineer would cost to tell us the assessment between why well 4 and 5 are so much difference? Because it's going to be a water level difference or something there that they'll know a little bit about.
And I don't know who to go about doing that.
I would think Clark would know.
I mean, I can go back through the old records and see what depth wells are drilled at, what they're pumping at. I got records for 4, but I don't think I got records for 5.
5's the new one, right?
Yeah. Which Clark should have that. But it don't surprise me if everybody around got nitrate problems.
Uh-huh. Well, are we gonna have to looking for grants for osmosis system for the city? And there you are out there. It's only $1 million project.
Yeah, that's the next problem down the road. I mean, the reason I said we need to decide on the lagoons or something, but everything's gonna come to a head here at once one of these days. Other than that, that's about all I got.
Pool coming along all right? What do we gotta do up there still, or?
Still working and getting ready to finish working and start painting.
Have you noticed anything on the north end with the concrete moving anymore, or?
Not too much, ain't what it did last year.
Oh, up at the park, the 2 airplane rides, kids busted the propellers off.
Yeah, they've been busted for a while.
Okay, you want to make sure it's not a safety issue, that anyone's going to get hurt on it.
You know, they're just plastic, I don't know why they're.
Okay. And if it's sharp or something, you don't want them to fall on
Just
it.
take the blades and bolts out if I remember correctly.
Yeah, they're always bringing them.
Yeah.
If they're destructive, that's just part of the nature.
Anyway, that's all I got for you.
Questions for maintenance? Further discussion? Thank you.
What do you guys wanna do on this lagoon deal? Open it with a project with Ruben, or do you wanna see what CBD would charge, or if there are any grants available, or where do you guys wanna go with this? Cause we've got to get on it.
Let's see if CBG has any grants.
Now, when we get CBD involved, Ruben's out.
Even if we just book something.
Maybe, do we have to hire them to look?
No. Can't you find that out online?
I just know once CBD and them are involved, Ruben's company's out. I don't know where they draw the line
Don't want to risk that.
on that. I would think, I know that if we hire them, they're out.
Say that again, if we hire them, what?
If we hire another company, Ruben, the state deal that Ruben's with is out. They don't help us anymore.
Forever.
Well, on this project.
on this project.
And you don't know that you'll get a grant, because that only comes ever so often. They only do so many sewer grants. Water's easier to get than the sewer ones. And it depends on the year. Seems like every other year.
And then we have no choice but to open it up to them. We gotta do something.
Well, I don't know that it hurts to call CBG, but we were out like $60,000 hiring CBG to do the water.
Yeah.
But we didn't ever have to do nothing. We made, with going through Reuben, we were gonna have to be involved.
How so?
So we have to help make some of the decisions, have special meetings to pass stuff.
But we did that with CBG too, so.
CBG, he said, would have been about a third or less than what we'll have to do with him. CBG is a company you hire to handle it.
In the long run, which way is gonna be cheaper? I mean, not taking into consideration a grant, because I mean, the grant's not guaranteed.
Yeah, you could still be waiting 3 years down the road on a grant.
I mean, if we need to get it taken care of now, not 3-4 years from now.
Well, we're at maximum level, so if we don't get started on this, we will be in trouble soon.
So what do we need to do to get started?
We need to decide what direction we're going.
We have no choice but to use Ruby.
He was talking to me also about match money. There's places to, because I told him we had 100,000 in our savings and we can't deplete our savings on the sewer lagoons. But if we were willing to put up like $60,000, $70,000, $80,000, he said there's chances to find match money out there that will match it on a loan, and you don't pay interest on that amount, you pay interest on the amount over that or something like that. I'm not 100% sure on all the details he was telling me. Because he was talking fast about some things that I'm not familiar with.
I'm gonna look some of that up.
Maybe have Ruben come to the meeting.
They will come to the meeting if we open a deal with them. They've been here once. And if we open a project with them, they will come to the meeting and they will start on it.
Maybe we can get us the other 2 bids.
Okay.
There was a question about perhaps finding some mold in the library. Eric was in there and worked on that. Are you happy we resolved that to your satisfaction?
Yeah, I wanted to just clean it up too, and then when I brought it to the library board's attention, they kind of all got finicky about it, about wanting different companies to come out or whatever, and then I was like, no, I'm gonna tell the city because it's their building, and then you guys handle it. And I was gonna do a clean up too. and it hasn't come back, and so we're watching it.
Okay, keep us posted if you see something
Yeah.
growing again. 'cause
Yeah.
That would be, we may have to get in behind,
Yeah, there's some more cracks in the wall.
Jams, yeah.
When I moved the desks different, there's a bigger crack back there. I was just probably gonna get like a poster board to cover it up for now.
Is it a crack that we need to get sealed or something?
It's got-
Because we're not aware of this.
It's these layers inside. So I don't know if you noticed someplace in the library, like there's brick exposed, but the brick's not exposed yet. It's just like stuff coming out of the wall behind one of the desks. Like the wall split, the paint split.
Down there,
Yeah, behind one of the desks.
like that.
Like that, but open. Like peeled more open.
I guess some of us might need to stop by and look at it and see if we need to get it sealed or something because.
Yeah, I think so, because like there's powdering and some of that.
That was part of the discussion. Where do we go with it? If you start involving community health experts or something, then you've opened up a whole nother can of worms.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we can't have talk that there could be mold and then somebody come back and say, oh, my kid's sick.
Absolutely.
And no, you all here on this council knew about this even.
What, mold?
Yeah.
I had a library board member call me, and I talked to Everett.
Well, I would say a library board member should have been at the meeting talking to us about it.
I texted my library board when I found it. Well, I had texted them to ask for extra hours to clean up, just because I'm coming as a new librarian, I wanted to reorganize stuff. And I said, and by the way, I found some mold that I like to clean off the wall, because it was about the size of my purse, just up above the flag in the library, above one of the windows. And then they got into the discussion of what they wanted to do about it. And then I think it was Megan Brown reached out and said she would contact somebody on the city council and or at the city and let them know. And then I was like, okay. And then it was just cleaned up when I came back. So
Yeah, all you gotta do is use bleach on it, and if it needs it, eventually paint it with that stuff that covers up mold.
Well, no, that's not just it, because apparently we've got a leak somewhere.
But who knows how long ago it was.
But we haven't fixed anything in there to stop it.
or I was thinking maybe because it's at the same level as the mini split that's put in. I was thinking maybe that caused some sort of condensation that led to it.
Is it draining properly? That's the question.
It's nowhere near the mini split though. It's on a separate wall, so.
Where the lines go through the wall, it's near where the lines go
No.
through the, oh,
The lines are like on that far wall and they go that way.
yeah.
And this is over here just above the window.
Okay, so it's probably a window that's letting moisture in.
I haven't found anything on any books, furniture, flooring, anything like that, just that one spot on the wall.
Wish to take any action at this point? You wish to,
I need to go look at it someday.
Maybe we should take a recess and look at it now.
There are just water stains now on the wall.
Is her room like how my office is? Is it like how my office is?
Yeah,
Yeah. That same spot? I've had in my office.
They said it looked more like mildew than mold, but I didn't get it.
That's what Everett thought too.
Yeah. That's what Everett told me.
But they are our maintenance men and they're supposed to maintain the building, so.
Yeah, well, some of us will look at it in the next meeting.
That's fine.
I don't like getting blindsided with only one person knowing about it and then they don't send a council member to talk about it.
Well, I figure if the library board member calls me and I call the maintenance man and it's taken care of within the next 24 hours, that'd be fine. Because right now it's no longer a problem.
We haven't decided if it's a problem yet or not. If it is grout leaking,
I don't think Everett thought there was something leaking, but who knows?
okay.
He didn't mention it.
Okay.
If it don't rain, it won't be a problem.
Well, I mean, look at what we had happen in here. But it hasn't done it worse.
Just a matter of maybe resealing some stuff is what they told me.
Yeah.
What action do you wish to take?
Table until next month. We'll put it under put it under unfinished business, McKellar.
Have consensus on that?
Yeah.
Next item would be discussing of the paint supplies.
Was there any more audience comments?
I'm sorry.
Is there any more audience comments?
Yeah, I need to talk to you. I have a question. I own some land over there by the highway. And I need to know if there's an ordinance to put in not a modular home, but it's one of these prefab homes. Is there an ordinance in the city stating if I can do it or not?
The only ordinance is on mobile homes.
Yeah, the only ordinance is on trailer houses.
So a prefab home you could put in there.
Well, prefab home sits on a foundation.
Yeah.
A trailer house has to be, the ordinance says a trailer house has to be skirted and stuff. There is an ordinance. If you need a copy of the ordinance, you can get one.
Okay.
You just have to pay the whatever, 25 cents a sheet. Or you can get a copy of it.
Okay, I can come and do that, get it, so I can do it.
We do have trailer houses and have had trailer houses come and go. Junior Bradshaw had one up there years ago. That comes and goes, and now there are others still in town. I would assume we can make this happen, but we need to look at the ordinance and see what the requirements
There
are.
is an ordinance that you can't bring one in older than a certain year because they're terrible fire danger.
No, this is gonna be new.
Okay.
It's not gonna be an old trailer.
I believe that there's something to do with the registration number or something.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna be new. They're gonna bring it in and, don't put it on foundation and it'll work. That's what I needed to know. Thank you.
She can get you a copy. You just have to pay for the
I'll come in and get it.
juice, whatever it is, 10 cents or 25 cents.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Any other audience comments? Madam Librarian, let us discuss paint.
Okay. So I put the breakdown together of the materials needed for the pool mural project. Last time we spoke at the last meeting, we agreed that I would do the planning and the preparation and the painting of it in exchange for you guys providing the paint materials. I included on the materials list a sealer so that it wouldn't flake off, and that was the most recommended one and also the most affordable one. And I put a pump sprayer unless someone wants to donate one. There's $13, I believe, from Home Depot. And then a set of brushes. And the 3 or 4 colors, I forget, I haven't looked at it. And I went with Glidden, I think it said Glidden Premium, I don't remember. But my husband recommended that if you you don't want to go with the absolute cheapest, but not the most expensive, so we went right in the middle, and that's all from the Home Depot website. It's an estimate.
If we approve this, how quick are you planning on doing this? Or when do you think you'll have it done by?
Yeah, so on the bottom, I think I put 1 to 2 weeks,
2 to 3 weeks.
2 to 3 weeks, but I give myself a week of cushion, but I'd work on it and get it done 1 to 2 weeks at the most. Because it's a matter of just cleaning, power washing.
It says completion before the pool opens in 2 weeks now.
Okay, then I'll get it done in 2 weeks.
That's good
Nothing like Parker.
It's
Well, I
open
had
Memorial Day
given-
weekend, right?
I had given it to Ken, and then he wanted to get you guys' approval, so.
Yeah. Well, it has to, which is
Yeah.
any money.
Hmm?
So are you painting over the other design, or are you making one of your own?
I'm gonna power wash the design and then do a base coat, and it's a new design. It's the one you guys have got. Mhm. It says Turon big in the middle, and then some sea animals. And it's a monochromatic. I decided against the orange because it would be more expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's like 3 or 4 more colors, so the blues.
Well, and it goes back to the question, I mean, taxes is that much, but since it is for the city, would it not be tax exempt as well?
Shouldn't be.
Yeah, you guys have the tax exempt for Home Depot? We do. Yeah.
What are your thoughts? Leaning towards approval or disapproval of purchasing some paints and materials?
I make a motion that she goes paint, it's just paint for the pool. And we have $257.95. We'll say $275 just in case.
I'll second.
All right.
Aye.
Aye.
Nay.
You might want to check with Home Depot too, because they do donation grant money.
Yeah, I did look already, and I think the ones were closed for Lowe's. I used to work for the Home Depot for 3 years, and I could not find it on their website. I think they hid it, but.
It's under community funding or something. Because
Okay.
they're the ones that come down and get the home addresses for us.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody there will know.
Yeah. All right.
Any other questions or
That's it.
comments for Madam Leader? And thank you. I'm confused.
Okay.
Your first name is?
Jenna,
G-E-N.
J-E-N-A.
J-E-N, somewhere I saw G-E-M-M-A,
Mm-mm.
Gemma, so I'm easily confused.
That's okay. My
Okay,
husband
J-E-M-A,
J-E-N-A. It's Jenna with 1 N.
J-E-N-A.
Yes.
Okay, I'll try to remember.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yep, thank you guys.
Okay, had some questions regarding the procedure to be followed with regard to the clothing allowance, since we are no longer contracting with a uniform service to provide it. We did vote at some point, not too long ago, to give our maintenance people some a clothing allowance, and they can spend it on their own. But the question is just exactly how is that to be utilized? Are they obligated to spend what we give them, or are they obligated to provide receipts to us? Are we wanting to mandate what they wear? And so the question kind of came up about how is this going to be mandated? Are they supposed to buy something and turn in the receipts? Or, I don't know, Michaela, do you have
Well, I thought we
anything
were,
to add there?
I mean, me and the guys already discussed, they have cards. They're just gonna buy the clothing, give me the receipt, and then I'll keep track of that for what they're allowed.
What kind of cards do they have?
They have city cards.
Credit card.
But the reason that I was told to put it on this agenda was because of the boots.
Well, it's, if they buy t-shirts and jeans, anything they can wear out in public, it's taxable. If they buy things like steel-toed boots, waterproof, vest or whatever, for when they go down in the water lines, you know, if it's that, safety goggles, anything like that, it's not taxable. So they have to decide what they need.
And how many repetitions? Or how many sets of clothes came in, under the old, activity where we had, where they were provided by our laundry company? I mean, the guys get dirty out there and,
I mean, it was like 11 pairs of pants, but they have all their clothes. And I mean, since you guys approved it, they haven't bought any more than one.
they do their own laundry or they take it
Yeah.
home and do their own laundry, whereas they didn't do that before,
No, well, sometimes.
sometimes, but actually the clean clothes were provided, maybe not often enough or enough quality, but
I mean, everyone doesn't do his own laundry.
anyway,
That's a TMI.
do we need to write up a procedure for this, or I can probably appoint a small committee and come up with a procedure recommendation, but what's your thoughts?
And I brought it up because I was told they weren't given anything, you didn't buy anything. So I wanted to see where we stood with this.
No, they just haven't bought anything. But I said it'd be easier if, because like how now when they go buy stuff for the shop, they bring me the receipt and I can record it that way. So, I mean, they already have cards, so it's just easier if they go buy that and then bring it back to me.
I don't see a problem
They're,
with that.
they're very few, they're just not buying anything.
Because I get a statement in the mail for specifically what's been bought with the cards. So I know everything that's bought.
Okay, that would work, as you outlined, that would work for you and in the office? And, all right, gentlemen, would that work for you?
I ain't worried about it one way or the other.
Okay, are we happy? Have we reached an understanding? Okay, I'm moving on. It is customary and traditional to authorize gifts of financial memorial monies with regard to persons who have served on the council or families of persons who have served on the council or others who have served Turon. We have done that in the past. I neglected to get this on the agenda for last month. With respect to Amy Green, I will mention that Larry Green, of course, obviously passed away a couple months ago, and we have not taken any action with regard to remembering Larry Green and his service to the community on the council and as mayor. I would entertain your thoughts about.
And are we gonna do anything for Brenda Urban with her
Yes.
brother?
That's going to be my next question.
Oh, it's all one question.
Well, I added it on there.
That's all the same thing.
Yeah.
We looked back the other day and what did you find?
About 100, 150. But most of it was straight to the funeral home.
Yeah.
Well, we had an example of a 100 and 150 and maybe a 200.
150 for a plaque
Okay.
for Sharon Nitchie. And then some of it was reimbursement for something someone else had bought.
Did we ever get one for Alvin?
No, we ought to do that. Not to my knowledge, anyway.
I mean, we got Sharon's on that
On that bench.
bench. We ought to put Alvin out there too. If I remember right, there was 3 different places that was mentioned in the obituary, was there not?
Yeah.
So I was thinking I would like to make a motion to give 150 with 50 to the senior citizens, 50 to Was it the fire department?
Fire department.
And 50 to the church? That would be my motion.
Second.
Got a second?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. He voted aye.
Okay, I didn't see his mouth move. Very quiet.
Dad waved his flag too.
No, he doesn't. You gonna get him one?
I could. Maybe for next meal.
Bring me one too.
Yeah.
Now we raise, thank
Thank
you,
you.
thank you for taking care of that. Now the next question is, you wish to do something similar with regard to Brenda Urban, who's brother.
Was there any, I didn't get to read your obituary.
Yeah, there were two places that they were donated to. One was a Veterans Memorial Fund, and I don't remember, they announced them at the church today, and I don't remember.
If it's in the obituary, we could look that up. We could make a motion to give 75 to each one.
Yeah, it could either be that, or we could reach out to Brenda in a few days, and she could tell us. Or she could tell us, if you could make a motion for 75 to each one, or she may just want it to go to one. Should be her choice.
Should we just do 150 to wherever Brenda wants to do it?
That could have been your choice too, Edie.
I didn't know that.
I don't know if Brenda would, because Darlene's the one
Yeah.
doing all the decisions.
If it was-
Well, but Brenda works for the city, and this is for Brenda and Brenda's honor.
Should we table it until next month when Brenda's here then?
No, we can approve up to $150 to be spent on the memorial, and she can decide. There was two places that they mentioned that they were sending donations, and it could be, she could decide to split it or to send it all to one. And if you would rather, we could change the motion.
Yeah.
If you would rather.
We're gonna end it, okay.
Yes, because the church and senior center did get some. Fire department didn't receive any, so I would prefer them to get the whole 150.
Okay, we can amend that motion then.
Memorials were made to canines for warriors or hospice house of Reno County.
Yeah, that's it.
But we make a motion to get 75 to each one, or we tell
No, make
Brenda?
a motion to spend up to 150, with it being Brenda's option to do 75 to each one, or the full 150 to one of them.
Second.
Is there consensus on that?
Aye.
Aye. Now I amend the motion that I made for Edie.
Don't say for E, for Larry Green.
Well, I mean that I made,
Yeah.
I think you need a new motion,
So-
but
Make a motion to amend it to Larry.
wait, okay, make it, amend the motion I made for the Larry Green Memorial. Now I make a motion to give 150 to the fire station, District 7.
Station 70.
Gotta put that on there too.
Not District 7 no more.
Oh, it isn't?
Okay, so you're doing the 150 just to the fire.
Here, hold on. We haven't voted on this. Here's my 2 cents on that. Doesn't even say in this community anymore. All of Reno County Fire is now one account. It is no longer District 7. We are now Station 70.
So can we make it just like Station 70 then?
I think it all goes to the county now.
Does it matter to you if we table this, if that is your decision, and we can discuss it with the, and see if it goes to this, stays in this community, or if it goes to the county?
Right, because I wanted to stay here.
Well, I figure that's what you want, and I don't want it to go We have a meeting next week. And we could discuss it. And then we could leave this on unfinished business next. Because if it's gonna go to the county, I think it ought to go to the senior center and the church.
Agreed.
So make a motion to retract your original motion.
Make a motion to retract my original motion
For what?
for further discussion
For the Larry Green Memorial.
for the Larry Green Memorial, which you already fighting that.
You're gonna.
Second it.
You're gonna revisit this issue
Next month.
next month or at some point at a later date.
Second it.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
All right,
Yes, thank you.
Hold on.
the memorial for,
Hang on.
Okay, you have to redo the one for Brenda because y'all were talking a million dollars about different things.
I made a motion that we donate $150 memorial for Brenda Irvin's brother, Bill Blackmore. With her option to decide whether 150 goes or to split it between the two memorials.
Should I say what the memorials were?
You can.
and that passed, and that stands, that's in place.
Yes. There's 4 ayes for that. Linda seconded it.
4 ayes.
5 ayes, I'm sorry.
Okay.
So the memorial for Bill Blackmore, passed through, Brenda stands. The motion to, deal with the memorial for Larry Green will be revisited next month. Is that correct? All right, let me know what the fire guys, and then we'll get it on the agenda then for next month.
Yes, Master.
I see nothing further listed on the agenda, or is there other business to come before us?
The only governing body comment I had was about side-by-sides in the park. We talked about it, but we didn't. I guess we'll discuss it next month how to handle it, or get it enforced.
The world would be a better place if I could hear you. If you raise an issue.
The only
we can discuss it.
thing that I had on, that I was gonna talk about in governing body comments was the side-by-sides in the park. But we talked about it already, but we didn't discuss how we were gonna move forward handling it, so I'll do that next month.
Take pictures.
I don't need pictures, I know who it is.
Well, I would file a complaint with the city. We got plenty of forms.
There's a motion to adjourn, did I miss it?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Nay.
Aye.
I said May first.
What?
I said May first.
He said nay first, and he said nay. Aye, and aye, and aye. Okay, motion carried. 3-2.